A lot of adults have ADHD and many don't even realize it.
A comedian with the disorder is performing on stage to teach people how to recognize it and learn how to better live with it. Doreen Gensler has more.
If paperwork is kryptonite for you, consider you may have ADHD. If you have 1,000 things started and none of them finished, consider you may be ADHD.
Comedian Rick Green is used to making people laugh.
Where's that?
Make gas pedals for Toyota, and
But recently, he's been giving a little comic relief to a serious issue so he can teach people about adult attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder. He got his diagnosis at age 47.
I'd be going out to shoot a TV show. I'm directing, I've written it, I'm the producer, and I can't find my car keys. And I have a crew of 20 people waiting for me, and I can't find my car keys.
He turned those frustrations into a successful documentary for PBS, and now an interactive live stage performance called Now What?
If you don't know what's going on, this can ruin your life. But as you'll see, you get the diagnosis and you start dealing with it, it's transformative.
what's the best way for an adult with ADD to start the day? Getting out of bed.
Yeah.
And you've managed to find a sense of humor about ADD.
The workshop is fun. It's just entertaining and interesting. It's moving as well. I mean, there are points where you can hear a pin drop and you'll hear sobbing because people recognizing themselves.
The stage production is a series of skits, commentary, and advice. Green and his cohorts, comedian Patrick McKenna and psychiatrist Dr. Umesh Jain, work with audience members to not only break down some of the myths about ADHD, but also to learn how to thrive with it.
You're going to learn what this is and what it isn't. You're going to learn strategies and tools. We're going to take you through over 24 of them that really work for ADHD people.
One of Green's first lessons, recognize that you have ADHD, and then you'll realize it's okay if you do things at the last minute or forget where you leave your belongings.
Well, I think they're going to learn how to manage the disorder much more effectively.
Russ Shipley is with CHAD, Children and Adults with Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder, a group dedicated to educating the public about ADHD. They're also responsible for bringing this show to the D.C. area, which will be the first time it's performed in the United States.
You can't really love your ADHD, but you can have ADHD and have a life you love.
There's a lot of very successful people with ADHD, including Richard Branson, Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps, and comedian Howie Mandel.
And that's the point of the production. You can be successful even with this condition.